Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. I am back to work on this card box and the cards that go inside, so I think we'll do cards first. Yesterday we worked a little on the box and then made these two cards, so those are done, and I thought I would start another one. I needed to do a little crafting, had a way crazy morning. My poor husband got in a car accident. He's fine, but it's just very stressful. I feel super bad for him. His truck got pretty messed up, but I mean he's fine, so that's all that matters. He's a little sprained and stuff, but he's good other than that. So it's kind of nice to be able to do this afternoon. I didn't think I was going to be able to, but I am. So things got finished up and done, and got a rental car, and did all that stuff. So now I can work on some of this stuff. So anyway, it was not his fault, and it was very unfortunate, but at least he's okay. That's all I care about. He was worried about his truck, and I'm like, that's the least of my worries. So yeah, just glad he's all right. I'm gonna tear some of this envelope just because I want some of the paper from it. I know it's got those lines in it, but I don't really care. I just have lots of extras from when I was making it. We were printing stuff and trying different things, and so I just have some random pieces on papers that aren't the best in the world. So I hope everybody else is having an awesome day. It's a beautiful day outside. It's been a great day other than that happening. It's just very unfortunate. It's crazy when all the stuff that you have to do when that happens. He's going to be sore tomorrow for sure. I was in a car accident once, and it's rough feeling better after that, even if it's not a super serious one. So I'm just glad everybody was all right. That's the big thing. I'm not sure really what I want to do. I'm kind of dazed and confused, but let's see. This one. So let me think. Yesterday. Sorry, I probably don't have any real stories other than that. That's pretty much been the day. Did run over to the high school. The bands are doing well. I did not get to serve lunch. Luckily, my daughter was able to help do that today. But I will be doing it tomorrow, so that's good. Get to see the kids. But they got their pizza and everything, so that's all they care. That's the part they want. I want some of this doily, so I don't want to tear it all off, but I want that speckled edge on it. Oops. See, this is the tricky part with this. You really gotta hold it down at the top, especially. It's kind of slow. I think I might go ahead and do some stamping on here. I've got these little flowers. They're kind of funny. They're not really very vintage looking. I've had them forever. They're part of an old Stampin' Up! Set I have. But they're just kind of cute, and they make a good border type thing. And I know they're not coming out perfect, but it's not going to matter because other stuff is going to be on there. I'm not even sure what I'm doing here, but let's see. I've got this really old paper that I love. It's so yellowed. I don't find it like this very often, so I'm always excited when I do. It's out of a old Little Folks magazine from the 20s, and I just love it. And you barely have to do anything to get it to tear. You have to be really careful you don't over tear it, is actually more of the issue. To just do this kind of thing. That bottom edge is pretty good. I might put that like that. Maybe under. Yeah, maybe under, and I won't make them even, really even at the top. Sorry, can you see? And I tore this from that envelope page. Let me see. If I have one in here. It's probably that one that I tore. I think it is. Yeah, but anyway, it was the envelope with the pocket at the top. If you got my kit, it's part of the kit, so. Let's see, will this one go down here? Yeah, I'm totally winging it because I didn't really have a specific plan. I want this one under. Kind of like this under. Something kind of like that maybe, or do I want to turn this around? No, because you don't get hardly any of that. I like these little blue flowers, they're cute. Just can't see a whole lot of that page, so maybe I do want this on top. It's just so thin, I'm worried it won't really, maybe I need a longer piece. This is not even. I will use those pieces for other stuff, so it's not that big of a deal. But I don't need a giant piece, width-wise. And I will save these little dark pieces, because I'll use those too. So if I go from the top to the bottom, maybe, and then maybe I'll just tear a little bit more of that one off. I don't know, maybe that'll work. Like that. Yeah, I think that's good. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, look at that edge. That one's really cool. Alright, I don't really want to use the Gorilla Glue. I'm going to use a little bit of this for the book page only. These don't seem quite as wet or as much water content as the Gorilla Glue, because I've never had a whole card been like that from using like a glue stick. Weird. But I know it's the water. I don't want to tear this. So, fragile as I stick it to the page. Sorry if I get my head in here. There's that, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and use tacky glue after after I ink it. We have a robin that has made a nest out on the side of the house on the rain gutter, like as it goes under the eave. You know how the drain part comes under the eave? She's put her nest up on there, and it's really cool. Love robins anyway. We get lots of birds, luckily. Just have to keep my cats away. Well, my female cat could care less, really. I mean, she'll watch them, but it's my male cat, Pasha, that wants to go try to catch them all the time. Which, you know, is normal. It's just, you gotta watch him. I don't want to have birds around and then the cat catches them all the time. That would be bad. So just keep an eye on him. He did end up getting a dove last year, and that was sad. But they stay on the ground too long sometimes, you know. I don't think they're the smartest of birds. I think he can't catch those little birds because he's big, white, fluffy, you know, he's not fast enough. But and they see him coming a mile away, so that part's good. Some of the low birds I worry. Quail is another one. We get quail in our that come through every once in a while. They are definitely not the smartest, but they're so cute. Their little top feather. Sorry, I'm a little quieter today than yesterday. This morning kind of did me in. It's so scary when you have loved ones have that stuff happen, or, you know, anybody. It's not good. Anybody has it happen, so. Right. But I wanted to come and do these since I did have a chance, because I may not have a chance tomorrow, so just wanted to make sure I got it done, because I think this will probably be my the second name I call for my giveaway. I'm going to give this box of cards. So yeah, somebody will win the journal, somebody will win this, and then I haven't decided on the third one yet, but I'll get there eventually. It's the only thing with the wet glue. Okay, so I'm liking the way that's looking. Then I've got my lady. I'm gonna ink a little bit. I kind of have an idea for the box, what I'm gonna do. I'm just not sure about the next card. I did fussy cut a bunch of flowers from the Biodiversity Library that Rachel always uses, because they really do have some great images. So I might use some of those. And I like this pink doily. I got these around Valentine's Day. I think I got them at the dollar store, all places, but they kind of add a neat little bit to it. I liked it on that other one I did. Just gives it a little interest. And then I was thinking I could use one of these. I just don't know if I have anything. These are from Rachel. These are her labels. If that's too much. People are probably going, oh my god, would you stop? It's too much. But let's see, I gotta see if I have something that would go on that. It would be good to do a happy birthday one because I wanted to do mostly thank you and happy birthday. Just a good, I don't think that one will fit, it's too big. It's not really a great font for that either. Can't ever read these. It's another thank you. I guess I could do another thank you, and the other ones could be, I mean, thank you cards are great to have, so. Get it on there straight. Not sure what color I want to do. Maybe I will do this Melon Mambo from Stampin' Up! And I'll just stamp it off because it's pretty wow. See if that'll even work. I'll do it on here. It might be too peachy, I don't know, or, you know, corally. I think it'll work. I just have to stamp it off once. And get the Y all the way. Barely fits on there. It's like the T didn't, I mean it's there, it's just very light. It's like lighter than the rest. Just gonna go around the edge a little. It's already got some spots, age spots on it. They're like old labels that she has. She has them in her Etsy. I think they're different. They're green and blue now, I think. I'm not sure. I think she changed colors and like had some retire kind of thing, and then she's got the new colors out. I think I'm gonna put this on even though it might be too much, but I like it. Like any of that old looking stuff. Let's put that on there. My dimensionals. I'm gonna go ahead and glue that doily down, straight down. I'm just gonna ink it a tiny bit just so it takes a little bit of the wow off of it. Yeah, I felt bad. I kind of left my friend in the lurch today, but I mean, she totally understood. It's just rough when that stuff goes on. You gotta like stop the world. Oh, I was gonna go this way, wasn't I? Not with it. Work. The lady on dimensionals. So yeah, I think it's kind of fun to show that this kit, you don't have to keep everything, you know, like you don't have to have the envelope be an envelope or whatever. You can cut them up and do whatever you want to them. It's just kind of fun to mix it up and do something different. My brain's kind of everywhere, sorry, I apologize. It's bad enough on a good day. Just add a little drama and it goes completely 100 different directions. The squirrels, as Nick the Booksmith would say, they are running rampant today. and there's no controlling them. I think I had it up a little higher before, didn't I? Okay. It will still work. I think I better use dimensionals since that's dimensional. If I get too many dimensionals, I'm not going to be able to get them in the envelope or the box. I was thinking about that last night. Maybe I'll put it up there instead since I moved her down. I'm not sure how I want this. Kind of just came upstairs and turned on some jazz music. Something relaxing. I really don't need that many. Being sloppy today. Probably should not have done this today, but I had time, so I wanted to, and I thought it would help be relaxing. But I don't have a whole lot to, or I'm just not talking a whole lot to you guys. How did I get all of that? Alright, so there's that one. I like it. I've got one more card. And then we can do the box. If I can find the last thing. There we are. Put it under all the envelopes. Let's see, what do we want to use for this one? Need another lady. I don't know which one I want to use. I kind of like this one. She's a different colorway, but I really like her. And again, I just used the Prismacolor and colored the ladies that were in my kit. I do like that bird. Let's see, what would she look good with? I kind of like this. I don't know if she looks good with that though. Maybe she would look better. Well, I just used that. Oh, I know she might look better with like this. It's kind of pretty. Now what do I want on the background? Some of this one would be good. I like that, but it's got that fold. I'm not sure. Yes, it's once it's glued down, it's probably. Yeah, I just like it. I just like the colors and stuff. I'm not doing any precise measuring. I'm just kind of winging it. Because I can add other stuff too. Which I would probably will do. I'm going to bring that one up, and I just inked around this one. I decided to ink them all because I did that one and that sort of made it so I had to do all of them. That's the way that works. Like this, but I want something else too. I do like this blue, but I think I'm just going to take this strip. Okay, let's see. Let me ink that to put my cap on my glue. It's a lot easier to do it this way. If you're not trying to use the lid to ink. Some days. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys is, I mean, you might not have even thought about it or worried about it, but I told you yesterday that my daughter got into chamber orchestra. And then I got thinking, I always talk about her being in band. And as anybody knows, you don't play cello in band. And so she plays the flute as well. So that's why she's in both. And she plays the piano. I don't know where she got it from. She's just very musically inclined. She can just pick up instruments and play them. It's awesome. So, and she was a drum major in band too, so that was good. She got to conduct and she loved that. My son plays the drums. He's my IT man. He's my computer genius. If I need anything to do with the computer, he can do it. They both have their things. Kind of like that with that. Maybe part of a doily back there just to break it up a little bit. It was feeling kind of busy or something. The only thing with doilies is, yeah, they're so straight. Or, you know, when you rip them. That was genius, I know, but I do have these ones. I don't think I can use one of those though, too. But too crazy. Too much. It's like I need the other side, but it was too big around, you know how they are. Something like that might work. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, let me get everything inked here. I really love those Prismacolor pencils. They look a lot like velvet when you color them. They're just really nice pencils. Daughter got those for Christmas, not this year, but the year before, from her grandma. It was a very nice gift. I'm just going to kind of dab this just so it's not quite as white. Get that glued down. Yep. Just like my tacky glue. Even though it's wet, it doesn't, I don't have much trouble with it wrinkling stuff. I just use a light layer and it seems to do fine. Never had trouble with it. Not like that Gorilla Glue, I'll tell you. I mean, it might do it a tiny bit, but nothing like that. Had I realized it was kids' glue, if I would have read better, I would have known that it was mostly water, but just thought, oh, that will hold really good. Gorilla Glue is awesome. Sometimes I think it would be so nice if we could just, I mean, I know you can play music from artists that let you use their music or whatever, but that's like public domain or copyright free or whatever they call it for music. And but it would be nice to just play music while you're doing this, then you wouldn't feel, I mean, you could talk, but you just wouldn't have to try to talk the whole time, which I clearly struggle with. I think I like her on top. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that. I hope not. It's just jazz, but I don't want to get dinged. I was all excited yesterday and had lots to talk about today. I'm just kind of in a daze. Alright, so then that I think I will put on dimensionals and pop it up a little bit. Denise from Wonderbar Crafts sent me she's working on a new DigiKit. I think it might be on her Etsy shop today, so you guys should check it out. She's Wonderbar Crafts on Etsy as well. It's very pretty. Pretty birds and things. I'll let her show it to you though. Throwing these, just throwing the little white things everywhere. I'll clean them all up later. I don't know, I have a garbage can right down on the floor next to me, but you think I could do that? Nope. Nope, nope. This one I'm going to glue straight down, because like I said, if I get these too much thicker, they're not going to fit in the box that they're going in. So I think I'm going to probably leave this one blank and the other one blank that doesn't say thank you, and you could make them happy birthday cards or whatever you want to make them. You could just write a note or whatever. Just like to try to keep it sort of versatile so that, you know, you can use it for anything you want to use it for. Let it hang off a little bit there. She might have to go on dimensionals though. Otherwise she's going to have a weird lump from the flowers. We live in a pretty rural area, but it's getting busier and busier. We have more and more people moving here, and so what started as some very calm roads have turned into kind of craziness, which is a little bit concerning. And that's kind of what the problem was this morning. Okay, so there's that one. So we have these ones. So that one has nothing, so you can make that one anything. That's a thank you. That's a thank you. And then this one doesn't have anything specific, so you can make it what you want. Those will go in the box, but I'm going to let them dry entirely. I'm going to set them up here for a minute, and then we can work on the box, which I kind of have an idea for, thankfully. I mean, not anything huge, but got some idea of what I want to do. Anyway. I'm going to use a doily. Shocking, right? If I can get them apart. It's been a nerve-wracking day. My nerves are done. Okay, so there's, I think I want to use that. And then I had, oh, this little thing. I'm not sure where. I just sewed, I think I've showed that before, but if you're new to my channel, you probably haven't seen me do it. So you just take, my sewing machine's barely working either, so that's about as far as I could get. But you've just fold it up, run it through your sewing machine to like there, leave the needle down, lift up the presser foot, do another, you know, fold, run it through, stop, make sure your needle's down, lift up the presser foot, you know, and you just do that as many times as you want to, and it makes like the ruffle. And then I just stitched a button onto it. So that's that. I had a lady, and what did I do with her? There she is. And I kind of colored her cheeks just peach. I have the Prismacolor, and it is just peach. So I just did that a little bit on her cheeks just to give her a little color. I didn't want it to be like really bright or anything. So I think I'll use that stuff, and then I want a piece of lace to go in there. Get out my mess of lace scraps. These are all just pieces that are left from one project or another. I'm going to use some of that. There we go, that's the size. And I did ink around this tag. Kind of going for that same idea as I was doing with the gift bags that I made. I think I talked about that yesterday. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. This definitely helps me relax. I know I don't seem like I just seem like I'm out of it, but I get anxious and shaky and weird. So anyway, it's nice to do stuff like this. It does help me relax. So thank you guys for listening to me today, because I know I'm not exactly a ball of fire or super interesting, but it's just nice to be able to come on and do something relaxing. I really appreciate all of you. So many nice comments all the time. You guys are amazing. And when that dries, you won't see it, the glue. It just kind of need it to keep that down. I'm trying to think if I want something else with that. I feel like I need color or something. Don't know what. I'm gonna cut a circle, so just a second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I lied. This is from Denise's paper. I wasn't going to show any of it yet. I was going to let her do it. But I walked by it and was like, that is such a perfect color. And it's just a little circle from the middle of one of the sheets of paper. But the pink and the blue and that, yeah, I like that. So I'm using a little piece of it. She'll probably never give me one again. But thank you, Denise. She's awesome. So is my friend Allie. She sent me a birthday present. I got it yesterday. So I'll be doing a video on that. It was awesome of her. Did not have to do that, Allie. But thank you. You're amazing. So let's see. I think I'm going to pop this one up. I'm going to use the rest of these crazy things that I have left. Can't hold on to anything. It's dropsies. Alright. Yeah, I'm already starting to feel better. Thank you guys for putting up with me with this really boring video. It just helps get my mind on other stuff, which is nice. Alright, Oh, you know what? I might want to... Nope, it's stuck, so it's good. I was thinking I should probably put some glue on there, but it's down, so put those on. I'm trying to think if I want those on dimensionals too. Put her kind of like so. I think it'd be kind of fun to have a piece of this here. And then I could put this... Can't hear you guys yelling. Which side? What do you think? Yell louder. That, and like this. That's huge. Just a smaller one. Yeah, I like that one, I think. I'll tilt it a little bit. I think something like that will work. Alright, so let's see. This needs dimensionals. I'm going to run out of dimensionals. I've been using a lot of them. Let me see if I got more over here. I want the bigger ones. I don't want the little tiny squares to do this part because it's too... takes forever to take all the sticky things off. Hold on just a second. Hello, sorry. Heard thunk downstairs and my husband's down there and it scares me. He's just hurting, his back's hurting and stuff. It's kind of that. There's not a whole lot I can do except, you know, he can take some Advil and he's got some ice on it and heating pad later. Maybe go sit in the hot tub or something and that'll help. I gotta throw some of this stuff away. I've got a disaster happening. Alright, let's see. Let's put one more of these in the middle so that it doesn't sag in the middle. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put this down this edge. Do you see how the mess just starts creeping in on me? Slowly, slowly, it's taking me over. Wow, how hard did that have to be? This is kind of like the smoke and mirrors behind the scenes kind of thing. What a disaster it really looks like when you're creating these things, right? Hey, it's all about what it looks like in the end. Put this here. I fussy cut these, but I was not, I mean this one wasn't bad, but a lot of them are just kind of went around because all the little spots and spaces. I mean, I will do that to an extent, but then I'm like just done with it. It's like enough. I think I'm just going to glue her. I don't think she needs to be, I just want to make sure like her hands are all the way glued down and stuff so that she doesn't tear, hopefully. The feet might be the interesting part because they're going to hang off the edge a little. Scoot her out just a little bit. Yeah, that hand too isn't going to touch all the way down. I really love these ladies though. They're so cool. That old vintage magazine. I kind of like the way this curls at the end. But I'm wondering if maybe I should go like this way instead, because I don't really want to cover up her feet totally. I didn't know. there. Maybe better. Oh, that looks dumb because it does look upside down. I could squeeze it like that though. Yeah, I think I like that. I put quite a bit of glue on this. I know I should use fabric glue, but as you all know, it's not my favorite thing in the world. I've tried to use it. That little white piece right there. Be gone. I might have to use a dimensional over here. Let's see. Yeah, that's not gonna work to cut it. I should have used the little squares for this, right? It's just this side because it is over here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Put some glue on this. Got my inky fingers all over the dimensionals. Sorry. Never gonna get used to the tripod, I don't think. I have to hit it 3 times a day, at least. Alright, so there's that. I think that is good. And then I probably will put something along the sides here, but it'll probably just be more of this kind of thing, and that's at a 1/2 inch, so I don't think that's any earth-shaking thing that you guys need to watch me do. And here's all of our cards. So yeah, I hope you guys liked that, and I'm sorry, like I said, I wasn't more exciting today. Just kind of in shock still, I guess. So that one. This one's a little wonky still. That one. And that one. So yeah, I think that's kind of fun. So that'll be the second name that I call for my giveaway. Oh, I forgot I was going to use this. That would have been cool too. Well, I'll use it for something else. So anyway, yeah, have an awesome day. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye now.